All right, everybody, welcome back to the Gatekeepers Court. I'm your host, Taylor, and I'm bringing you all of the Beyond the Gates mess. Okay? All right, so let's get into these opening statements. I have some water today. Nothing better than the water. TBH, drink your water. Some of y'all be drinking everything but water. Out here drinking all the liquor in the world, all the juice. Drinking all the other people's business. You drinking everything except your business and some water. You need to be drinking it. But anyway. Alright, let's get to our opening statements. So Kenny makes contact with Samantha. We told her to stay indoors. Martin punches Kenny. First of all, this man, to me, like, after everything that happened, if I were him, I would protect my face at all costs. You know what I'm saying? Like, somebody had to literally reconstruct your face, and you just putting it all in harm's way. Like, you don't care. And I need you to care more. Well, I mean, he can't care more, but we're getting to that. So, Smitty gives Martin an ultimatum. Basically, you either gonna talk or you gonna leave. And I feel him because he has had so much time. Like, I don't like that when I give you chance after chance after chance to explain yourself and explain what the fuck is going on, and you still, it's like, no, I can't talk about it. Like, friend, we got kids. Like, this ain't the time to be, shy, reserved. Like, I'm gonna need you to be bold and speak your mind and say what's going on, because we got kids. Like, them kids didn't even know they was in danger, and that's why they kept meeting up with this man. You sit up here mad at them talking about, y'all ain't listening to me. They not listening because they don't know why they should listen. Although, like, y'all's father is a congressman. If he says it's not safe to go out the door, to be honest, it's not. Like, it really should be, that's the end. But they're kids and they're spoiled. So, yeah. All right. Well, Smitty meets up with Kenny. I think this was cool or whatever because, to be honest, like, he couldn't get the truth from Martin. So it's just like, okay, well, if I can't get it from you, I'll get it from the other source. Hell. And I just love Smitty. Like, Smitty don't let nothing go. If he want to know something, he gonna dig and dig and dig until he find out. And I admire that about him because me too. I'm gonna get the tea. Okay. Martin calls a press conference to reveal his crimes. To be honest, I thought this was kind of stupid and impulsive. Especially because, like, last week, I could have swore he wanted him dead. So I'm just like, friend, make up your mind. What you want to do? You want to admit to your crimes? You want to kill the man? Delete him off the earth? Like, what you want to do? Because at this point, it's giving very much I act before I think. And we too old for that. So, but anyways, Martin's press conference is halted when he finds out that Kenny is dead. Bill, let me tell you something. I don't give you your props. Because I don't deal with you like that. But I'm going to give you your props today. You did it. You did that. Stalling him. Making sure he, didn't get on the podium until everything's about done. I like that. We like you for that. Still don't like your wife. But we like you for that. So we're going to give you your 10s for that one. Okay. Vernon criticizes Bill for how he handled Kenny. Now, this is stupid because, and now I'm starting to see why Bill is so irked with the Duprees, because y'all want to tell somebody to do stuff and then you want to tell them how to do it as well. Like, you can't do that. If you gonna say, I need you to handle this, let them handle it however they see fit. Don't tell them, oh, well, I want you to handle it like this. If it was supposed to be handled the way you wanted it to be handled, you would have handled it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't get that. And then on top of that, for Joey Armstrong to be a part of the whole thing, and you have the caucasity to believe, Vernon, that nobody gonna get dead, where's the logic coming from? Like, and to be honest, you take this nonviolent shit a little far. Because like that, y'all paid the man off. Y'all tried the peaceful way. And what's crazy is he didn't even deserve that, the way he treated you. But you tried the peaceful way. And he still came back and wreaked havoc, trying to meet up with the kids and stuff. Like, you're doing too much. At this point, you don't like your life or your face. Your newly constructed face. I will not get over that. You got a new face. and you just gonna give that up? For what? Like, new face, new country. Like, they set you up good. And you decided to come back and risk your life and your face. You know? Like, Kenny's stupid. And honestly, Vernon, I don't like that about you. Don't do that. If you gonna delegate the right way. And this is a lesson for everybody. When you gonna delegate, part of delegation is trusting people to do what they're supposed to do the way that they see fit. If you don't feel comfortable with their judgment in that way, you shouldn't be delegating. But also, learning how to delegate is learning to trust people to do it in a way that works for them and knowing that the job is going to get done. So, that's our life lesson in delegation today. Learn how to do that shit. Anyways, Martin reveals his secret to Smitty and the kids. Too little, too late. We don't care. I'm just playing. They might care. I don't, though. Because you took 40 years to do it, and I don't like that. If I keep asking you a question, first of all, why am I still asking you? That's the main problem. I don't do all this asking more than once. If I gotta ask you twice, the fuck you still doing here? Like, that's me. I don't have no patience, though. Smitty got patience, and I'm gonna support him regardless. So, anyways, Smitty kicks Martin out of the house. Period. I was waiting on it, and I was so happy about it because I'm like, yes, boundaries. Like, show them kids y'all supposed to have boundaries. Okay? I'm not gonna have nobody in my house lying to me, lying by omission. That is a form of lying. I'm not gonna have nobody in my house lying to me on a regular basis when your lies are obviously catching up to you in ways that we don't even see. But we also are seeing certain ways that it is catching up to you, and we just want to know. And you just said no. I'm not gonna say nothing. I'm not gonna spill the beans. Like, while them kids sitting up here trying to put shit back together, that's grown up and ain't got nothing to do with them. Y'all need to learn. Even in relationships, even in marriage, yes, there are boundaries. You will not do that and think you finna stay in my house. Is you crazy? No. No, and I'm glad Martin knew. Like, I don't blame him. You shouldn't. You know you was wrong. And I'm glad you know. I'm glad you ain't fight it. Because they need to see on both ends that, yes, even the best relationships have boundaries. Get out my house. Same thing with Nicole and Ted. Everybody told me, oh my God, I can't believe that they're not together. That man cheated and lied about it for 20 years. Yes, get out of my house. Boundaries. It ain't about how beautiful a relationship is. We don't care about that. We care about how it feels and how we experience it inside the house. When all y'all went home, ain't no cameras around. That's what matters. Y'all be so busy worried about how a relationship look. No. You need to be worried about how it feels. That's the closest emotional proximity that anybody can get to you. Anybody. And y'all be acting like it's just something to be cute in. It ain't about being cute. It's about being truthful, being honest, being in love, for real. Like, I ain't trying to preach today, but I'm just saying. It's about more than just, oh, y'all look nice together. Y'all have these decades and years, together. Like, that's cute. That's great. But once you do something like that, once you lie, once you cheat, you lie, a prolonged lie, like a lie that just go on for years. No. Now, granted, yeah, no, never mind. Martin's lie went on for years too. It just wasn't as many years as his dad. It was like a fraction. But I don't care. You lied for years. Yeah, you in timeout. And that's why them kids need to learn that, and they get on my nerves. Samantha and Tyrell try to keep the family together. Yeah, like, y'all need to learn how to mind kids' business. Like, that's one thing, too, that y'all need to do. Because I like the openness. And I said this on Threads. I like the openness within their family. But I think the kids really need to learn boundaries. Like, it's just certain stuff that don't include y'all. I'm sorry. You not grown. You not in this marriage. It's a difference between a parent-child relationship and a spouse-to-spouse relationship. Like, we got to settle our shit first, okay? I'm sorry. It don't include you. It's not about you. It might hurt. I understand. You want your family to stay together, whatever. Because the thing about kids, they're not going to say it out loud, but the thing that they value the most is stability. It's not about necessarily the parents being together. It's about the stability and the structure of the household staying the same. Because you remember she said, listen, you can put him out on the couch. And y'all work it out like that. Like, just don't kick him out the house. It wasn't about them being together. It was about the fact of she didn't want the household to look different. She didn't want their life to look so different. And I mean, yeah, things were happening fast, but at the end of the day, that man, like I said, that man had months to say something, and he didn't. So, the kids just gonna have to learn. Some stuff ain't about you. Some stuff don't include you. And y'all need to learn that boundaries are a thing in relationships. I love you, you love me, we take vows is not licensed for you to just walk all over me. You are nuts if you think that. Your dad is teaching, because Smitty is dad. Yeah, your dad is teaching you that just because you love somebody don't mean that they supposed to just do whatever and you supposed to be okay with it. Because right now, Samantha, that's the path you on. So I'm gonna need you to reel that back and listen to your dad, because he teaching you something valuable. Smitty promises Samantha that he won't give up on Martin. He shouldn't have did that. And I said this on Threads too. He shouldn't have did that because, one, like, that man, he's the one who messed it up. Martin is the one who messed it up. So it's not like Smitty ain't been trying. So to say, like, no, just never give up on him, you need to be telling your Pop that. Because Pop the one that gave up on it when he stopped talking. Period. So he shouldn't have told her that for that reason. And then also because Smitty, like, on some real shit, you don't know what you want to do for real. Like, you don't know if you want to stay in the marriage. You don't know if you want to leave him. Like, you don't know. Because honestly, this is a leavable offense. Like, he put your kids' lives in danger by not saying anything. All he had to do was talk, and he didn't. And y'all kids could have been kidnapped, killed, all type of shit. This is a leavable offense. So to me, you should have promised your daughter that. You should have been like, listen, I'm going to do whatever work I'm supposed to do, but at the end of the day, I didn't mess this up. So I'm not going to be taking full responsibility for not giving up on a relationship. Like, no. And he needs to teach his daughter that she needs to know when to go, when to step back and say, I need to reevaluate this. I don't know if this is right for me. If this is what you do, no, I don't think this is right for me. She needs to learn that too, because right now she is on that path of, I'm gonna let a man or a woman or whoever walk all over me because I love them. That's wrong, and she need to learn that early on before she get out the house. Okay, Joey uses Vanessa as an alibi. Okay, this was hilarious. Girl, because he thought he was full of her. He fooled her for 1 second. She was like, first of all, don't be hitting me with that. You missed me. You lying. Like, we all know you just want an alibi. And I was just like, because honestly, it didn't even click to me right away. I was like, he just want to see her. He probably liked her a lot. And he just missed the old girl. You know, our friends, she, So... It's like, yeah. But, yeah, then it kind of clicked to me. I was like, oh, this makes sense because he did set up the hit. Duh. Crazy. So, yeah, it was hilarious. I was just like, girl, the fact that you even saying it, though, is annoying because it's just like, if you know that you an alibi, I'm going to need you to act like you don't know so that you still got plausible deniability. Like, let's act like we done... been in the courtroom before or seen it, or you know what I'm saying. Let's act like we watched a couple of episodes of Law and Order. Like everybody has. You know, like you're a realtor, so I mean, you might not have been in a courtroom before, but let me tell you something. I know damn well you didn't watch some Law and Order. Keep it cute. She wanna prove to this man that she knows so much that she gonna talk too much. And he gonna pick up on that and be like, you might be a liability. And one thing that man care about more than whatever y'all got going on is his business. He don't play about that. So keep on talking. You're trying to impress this man with everything you know. And he gonna put your little ass in the dirt. Don't say I ain't warn you. Alright, Joey sets boundaries with Vanessa, as he should. Like, everything should not be absolvable by sex. Like, that's dangerous. So I'm glad he set some boundaries. Cause Oh, this was funny. So Ashley calls out Haley for claiming to experience second trimester symptoms during her first trimester. Girl, clock it. I was so happy in this scene because she was just like, you experiencing that? Like, that's more of a second trimester thing. And she was just like, she really tried to say that the baby is so advanced in her stomach. Like, girl, shut up. You sound stupid. Like, and then having the nerve to lie to a nurse like that. A nurse who has access to your records, sweetie. I'm going to need you to not lay it on so thick. Because if she really, you don't know, she already done went and searched. But I'm saying, like, if she really goes searching, she could really unveil everything that you hiding. Like, shut up. And even if she can't say anything because of HIPAA, she still would know. Don't you think she'll find a way? Like, hint towards it to Bill, and boom, now Danny know, Naomi know, Chelsea know, all of Fairmont Crest know. Then, girl, people just started talking to you a little bit. Now they gonna exile you again. I say stop lying, but that's just me. Yeah, I've been telling you that. I ain't gonna do all. Okay, so Ashley opens up to Jacob about Derek and Shanice. That moment kind of annoyed me because, you know, she tried to play victim. Like, oh my God, but he was out with Shanice. Like, it's like, friend, you wouldn't have saw him out with Shanice if he wasn't out with Andre 5 minutes after y'all break up. Don't do that. Don't do that. Just don't do that. Ashley always trying it. She get on my nerves. The only time I really be like Team Ashley is when she checking Haley. Other than that, I'm always on Derek's side. I'm always on Shanice's side. I'm always on Danny's side. Because, girl, if you really think you finna steal Andre from my girl. Okay. Even though we still don't really know if that's her man. She did say she kind of peed on the tree a little bit, but I don't know if she explicitly said, like, oh, that's her man. Like, we'll see. Okay. So Allison pops up on Chelsea and Madison again. This shit is getting dangerous. I'm starting to really see the need for a restraining order. Like, and honestly, Chelsea, you need to call your dad. That man that got back into fixer mode, he can fix that real good. Like, But y'all, I'm telling y'all, and somebody else said it on the threads. I forgot who it was, but they was like, y'all, did she kill her husband? Cause she just don't act right. Like she don't seem normal. And I'm like, I'm telling y'all, she killed that man. He's somewhere lying in a ditch or in some lye or whatever the fuck you put on a dead body so it don't smell. He's somewhere lying in that, and she is just out trying to get Chelsea because she free because that man dead. Because she killed him. I don't know what she did though. I wonder how she would kill somebody. Like she seemed like she'll just slowly do it. Like I feel like she probably was trying to kill him way before she even met Chelsea. You know how you just slowly feed somebody some shit? Like like I heard about it on, did I hear about it on Medea? Probably. Heard about it on the Medea play. I don't care, girl. I think she did that. She killed his ass. You can't tell me nothing. But yeah, girl, get a restraining order on her. Call your daddy. That's what you need to do. Call your daddy, put an order in. You know he with it. You know he with it, girl. Even though Vernon be trying to fuss at him, and he made him feel so small. Like Vernon really made Bill feel like a little boy. Like just talking to him like he's just such a disappointment. I'm like, damn, why would you do him like that? Rude ass. But anyway, call your daddy. Naomi calls the mystery number and gets June's sister. We uncovering the tale of June. We uncovering it slowly but surely. I like this. I like when a story comes together slowly. Like, a lot of people would be like, oh my God, they're dragging the storyline. Me personally, you could drag it for however long you want to, because I like details, and I like when all the little details come together to create this big ass picture that nobody was expecting. Like, that's my shit. But see, I'm a reader, so I got patience. I might got a short attention span, but I do got patience. So keep it going. Jacob realizes that Martin may be more involved with the scandal than he initially thought. Yeah, girl. And so is your daddy. Anyways, Jacob realizes that Smitty may be hiding information now. I mean, but he did tell you. He said, listen, if Martin is into it more than we think, we gonna have to stop sharing information here. That's what he said. He told you. So it's just like, I don't know what you mad about. Jacob questions his dad's integrity, and so are we. We're all with you, Jacob. And I just want you to know, your daddy in is just as much as, well, not just as much as Martin, but he went in voluntarily. That's all I'm saying. So I'm gonna need you to have all that smoke you had for Smitty at his front door for your daddy. To be honest, you had a chance to stick your chest out at your daddy and really ask him what he had going on, and you didn't. I need you to get it together. Put your big boy pants on. Don't let that man punk you with his fine ass. Anyways, Elon denies knowing much about Kenny's body. Lying. Like, just lying. Oh my lord. Okay. Anita returns to Fairmount Crest after breaking up with the Articulates. Girl, this is where you belong. Girl, this is where you belong. I was about to stick it in anyway. Like, I love the storyline. And honestly, I wanted the concert to come together, but I was just like, girl, if we just gonna keep talking about the same shit all the time, like, leave me alone. Like, I'm glad she was like, get out of my hotel room. Cause get out. I'm sick of y'all. Cause they just want her to feel sorry for being rich so bad. And it's just like, girl, let it go. She got the success. That man went with her as the solo act. He could have went with either one of y'all, and he chose Anita. Take that up with him. You know, because he could have made any of y'all a solo star. Like, apparently he got pulled like that. It wasn't just because Anita is Anita. No, he chose her, and she blew up with his help. So it's like, y'all could have did the same thing. He chose not to do that. So, child, anyway. All right. I lost my little place. Okay. Nicole tells Vanessa about her fight with Leslie. This is cute. This is very cute. Because when you have a fight with somebody, or you get into it with somebody, like, the first thing you want to do is call your best friend, like, bitch, let me tell you. Like, so I thought it was cute, you know? But Vanessa was so surprised. She was like, oh my God, you? Like, but yeah, her. And I told y'all, didn't I tell y'all? I said, Nicole, we don't know Nicole's crazy side, but we know Danny got it from somewhere. Y'all want to sit up here and like, oh my God, she too sophisticated, she too this, she too that. It's coming out. Slowly but surely, it's coming out. It's like, she's unraveling right now. That's what I'm seeing. She's unraveling, and all of that well put togetherness is about to go right out the window. And I mean, it's a soap opera. Who's really well put together? Everybody messy. Everybody like messy. Honestly, the most like well put together people up there is probably what, like Jacob and Naomi. And I mean, Naomi dad is who he is, so Naomi mom is who she is, so what? We got Jacob, and then his dad Mess finna come out. So who we got? That's just like, I can't say Ashley because Ashley is a self-sabotager. Low-key a cheater, but she cheated her way out of cheating. Clock it, okay? Yeah, nobody up there is perfect. I mean, maybe the most well put together person is probably Derek. Like, he's a sweetheart. He don't bother nobody. He do his job. He go home. He just had a girlfriend that didn't love him. Like, but now he's dating. He's getting his little life together. It's cute. I feel like the least problematic person, it probably is Derek. And I'm not saying problematic like I don't like the characters or I think they do wrong things. I'm just saying, like, really nobody is supposed to be well put together on a show like this, on a soap opera. So the least amount of mess though is probably Derek. Yeah. Everybody else done had their share of mess and spectacle. So honestly, I think his is gonna surprise us the most because we just look at him like he just, a stand-up guy. Like, he a fireman, he mind his business. He got low-key cheated on, but not really, but kind of did. And, well, I mean, she did kiss Andre, so yeah, cheated on. But she pushed him off of because he kissed her, so it's like, are we saying that she cheated? I don't think we're saying that she cheated. Bill cheated. But I just want to throw something at Bill. I just gotta throw shade at Bill sometimes. I don't think we're gonna say she cheated because she didn't kiss him. He kissed her, and then she pushed him off. But she wanted to kiss him. She just wanted it to be legal, morally legal. So so yeah. So she ain't cheat, but she cheated her way out of cheating. You know how people like win stuff, but by technicality, that's her. She one of them technical people. Let me bend the rules real quick. That's her. Okay. Vanessa reveals the news about Martin's press conference to Nicole. I get why she did it because that's her friend, but to be honest, I wish she ain't find out that way. Because once again, she feeling like she being left out the loop. And to be honest, it's not even like that. Everything just happened like way too fast and they didn't really know what to do outside of calling the people who were already involved. And she was just not one of them people. Like, it's really not that hard to comprehend. But of course, Nicole got to make it so difficult and so complex and so much about her. Like, anyways. Anita reveals Martin's secret to Nicole. Girl, and the way Nicole reacted, some people agree, some people don't. Me personally, I don't, because it's just like, you're saying that Anita's whole purpose in that was protecting the family's reputation. And I'm like, she's telling you that he was in a racist county. He had just killed a white man, disfigured another. And you thought the whole thing was about protecting a reputation. Like, Martin could have really went to jail. Or worse. You know what I'm saying? Like, it could have got really, really bad. She was protecting her grandson by any means necessary. And you should want her to do that. Like, that's his grandma. So, I don't understand what's so hard to understand about that. But that's just me. Me personally, I didn't see how she heard that story and thought, oh, well, y'all were just trying to protect the family's reputation. Like, there was so much more at stake here. Lives were at stake. Are you nuts? Like, lives, girl, lives, whole lives, not just careers, actual lives. Like, he could have been flatlined. She don't get it. She's just too busy worried about why didn't nobody tell me. And that's why don't nobody tell you nothing. Because all you do is overreact and do the most and make everything dramatic. Like, and my thing is, if you're going to be dramatic, like, being dramatic is not really a problem. I think it's a problem when you're dramatic and you won't own it. Because I'm dramatic, but I own it. Like, I just feel like, damn, like, I did a lot, but I'm okay with that. You know? Just, This shirt is like, you see how the shirt is doing the thing? Because my boob is right here, but the shirt is doing this, making my boob look like it's, you know what I'm saying? Like, my boob is not sideways, guys. I promise. But I'm going to get that together. I just want y'all to know that my boob wasn't sideways. Anyways, Nicole gets upset about being out of the loop with the Martin situation. Get over it. You got way more to worry about right now. You got a husband that picked up a lady at the end of the last week, and we don't know where he went. We haven't seen Ted in a whole week. Like, he got in a car with a crazy woman, and we haven't seen him since. Like, do you see? You got other stuff to be worried about. Ted could be somewhere else screaming for help, and nobody can hear him. You know Leslie crazy as hell, right? Anyways, well, let's get to this docket, girl. So, you already know, on the docket, we got Nicole Richardson, because I'm just sick of, like, so Nicole is being accused of being spoiled and self-centered. And yes, because, okay, first of all, like I said, she made the whole Martin situation about her not knowing instead of her son's safety. She watched what Danny went through with Bill, and then made Danny's sneaky links with Andre about her. Like, let that girl have some fun. And this is what I told y'all from the beginning, because I remember saying this on Threads. Like, everybody was kind of criticizing Danny for how she was reacting to what's going on with her. Like, but Danny was reacting very naturally and very normally. You know, like, it was a very unusual situation. The man married their daughter's best friend, cheated on her with her, and on top of that, required her to go to the wedding along with the whole family. And she didn't even know why. All she did was go to a family meeting where they told her she had to go. And then, you know, she brought the gun and everything, which I don't blame her for. But I'm just saying, like, Nicole was one of the main ones, like, judging Danny and acting like Danny was acting so irrational. But look at how she acting about shit that don't even have nothing to do with her. And that's why that name is going to stick. Nutty Nicole. She's nuts. She's nuts. And the thing about Nicole is, like I've been saying, has she just allowed herself to be angry from the time she found out about the whole Ted situation? I think that she wouldn't be taking so much anger out on other people, because none of this makes sense. You being upset about being left out of the Martin situation. I mean, I get it because you're his mom, but at the same time, it's like, Nicole, be honest. What could you have done? You're a psychiatrist. Like, what could you have done to help him out? Because you can't, legally, you cannot be his psychiatrist. You can't be his therapist. So what could you have done? I mean, yeah, you probably could have referred him to somebody that knows how to help people through these types of things, these special situations. Maybe. But that's about all. Like, you couldn't fix nothing. You couldn't fix his face. Ted could. You couldn't fix the situation and get a man money. That's a Bill thing. That's a Joey thing. That's a, or that was like a Bill, Joey, Marcel, Elon thing. Yeah. You can't mitigate the circumstances. That's a Vernon thing. You can't hold a secret without imploding. That's an Anita thing. Like, everybody had their role, and you couldn't have played neither one of them. So, as much as you wanted to be a part of it because you're his mom, there was no place for you. And that's okay. Like, it's okay. And the same thing with the Danny situation, that really had nothing to do with you at all. So you get mad about that, it's just like, it's very obvious that you're just mad at the world because of your situation, and you just looking for other people to take it out on. Let it go. So we're saying that she's guilty. She's definitely guilty of being spoiled and self-centered and just not being able to think about things from other people's perspective. Like, everything is you're doing this to hurt me. You think this about me. Like, she really sees her life from this, like, victim perspective, and it's getting very annoying. Like, everything's not about you. Everybody's not thinking about how to hurt Nicole when they do some shit. Like, it just don't be about you, friend. And yes, could you be considered more when people do certain things? I do think so. I do think that your family could stand to be a little bit more considerate. And I'm not talking about Danny, because once again, that ain't got nothing to do with you. But the rest of them, yes, I think that they could stand to be a little bit more forthcoming with certain information, especially when it has to do with your child. You know, yeah, maybe they could consider how you would feel about not knowing these things. I will give you that. But the reaction is unwarranted. I think it's just the reaction doesn't really match the action to me. It's just like, because the thing about it is, you know now. You didn't know then, but you know now. And since you're saying, like, I couldn't even be there for my son, you can now. But instead, you're upset with everyone and making it about you. So is it really about being there for your son, or is it about you? I need you to ponder on that. But while we're pondering, I'm sentencing you to 1 year on the other side of the therapy room. I think you done got a little too comfortable being the healer, being the teller of all good things. I think you've gotten a little comfortable there. Yeah, I'm gonna need you to go see the lady. And listen, I'm a therapist myself, but one thing about it, I never stopped going to therapy. Ever. Never stopped going. Because me personally, I don't trust therapists that don't go to therapy. How the fuck are you allowing people to dish on you and you know, unload on you, but you ain't unloading on somebody else? That's stupid as hell. Like, I just feel like it's a cycle. Like, we all need to be helping to heal each other. It's a circle. It's a cycle. You know, like a circle of healing. You are a therapist. You also need a therapist who also needs a therapist. It just keeps fucking going. Like, and I just feel like you kind of dropped the ball there. Like, you need to go individually. I ain't even talking about the couple stuff yet. We got some stuff to work out individually first, and then you went to it could do y'all little thing in therapy. But yeah, it's time to go, Nicole. Like, like I said, I don't trust no therapist that don't got a therapist. You got a lot going on up here, and you just leave it, and you just deal with what's going on up here by helping other people. And yes, it can help. I'm a testament to that. It can help, but it shouldn't be the only thing that's helping. That's not right. It ain't right for you. It ain't right for your clients, and it ain't right for the people that you love. So, yeah, at least a year. I would recommend 10, but I'm trying to be nice. I'm trying to be a better judge these days. Apparently, I've been handing out harsher sentences than I'm supposed to. But anyways, now that is over, and when I sent her to therapy, let's get into the verdict. Okay, what do I see coming? All right, so as long as Jacob is suspicious, right, that Kenny situation will never, like, be over for real. I strongly believe that, because especially now that he suspects, like, Smitty of hiding things, like, I think he really gonna start digging out. But you know what? He not gonna like what he uncovered, because he want his dad to not be involved so bad. And it's like, friend, your daddy is all the way involved. I mean, from day one. He knew about them transfers into the accounts. Yeah. Yeah, girl. Yeah. Oof. Don't be mad at me. I'm just a messenger. Anyway, I think Nicole might go ahead and divorce Ted. This is based on the preview or whatever. I think we just need to move forward with these next steps. Now, it could be them going to therapy. You know what I mean? Like, there are multiple next steps in their situation, but it really seemed like it was like a final kind of thing. Like, I just want to move forward from separation to divorce. So, I think that's what might happen, but we'll see, girl. We're definitely getting closer to Casper's reveal. You know, that air bubble that Haley is carrying. Yeah, we're getting closer to that. Because she just keeps slipping. But right now, it's like so much else going on that Bill is not even like, you know what I'm saying? Bernie getting on his nerves. And all this stuff with Martin. Like, him and Danny keep meeting up in the weirdest ways. It's just a lot of things going, you know, and then he just had his whole stroke situation twice. Like, and so he probably like hella vigilant about his health. And because I mean, that fool don't know the signs of a stroke, so he gotta make sure, you know. So, and he's still in PT, ain't he? I'm pretty sure he's still in physical therapy. We just ain't seen her come, but I don't think his physical therapy is done. So he has a lot going on, and so he's not really thinking, why she ain't getting bigger? Why is she not, you know, throwing up, morning sickness? Like, yeah. Yeah, girl. We getting closer, though. It's gonna be, like, I feel like it's gonna be, like, kind of late in the game. She gonna be, like, 3 months in. He's gonna be like, why she ain't showing? Like, it's gonna dawn on him. But you know who probably gonna call it out? Danny. Anyway, okay, so Eva and Tomas, they gonna get together. Well, I don't know if it's gonna be like together, but on the preview we did see them kiss, and so we'll see, girl. And you know I've been rooting for them from the beginning, so I'm ready for this. This is my thing, because I really don't like him with Kat. I don't know. I'm just not a big fan of him and Kat. Like, maybe they can introduce, like, another person that is more fitting with Kat, but I just don't feel like it's him. Like, and not that they don't have chemistry. I think they do, but I just feel like he has more chemistry with Eva. Maybe I'm biased. I don't know. All right. I think Smitty and Martin will work it out in therapy. I think so. Because to be honest, like, what it does look like to me, this is the only time that Martin has ever done anything like this. I don't think Martin makes a habit out of lying. Like, and it's not like he lied for 20 years like his dad. He lied for 2 years. And that's still bad, but I think it's more fixable than a 20-year lie. So I think they're gonna work it out in therapy, but I don't want nothing less than that. Like, I want effort. I want him to have to put in some work. I don't want him to get off easy, because he don't deserve that. Like, he did too much. Especially when he had chance after chance after chance to fix it, and, you know, for it to not get to the point that it got. Yeah, no, he gonna have to do some work. And I mean, in therapy, they gonna have to both do work, but he gonna have to do some work outside of that. Because the way I'm set up, if you not gonna be out my door like a Christmas caroler singing some 90s classics with your homeboys, me personally, I don't see why we should get back together. Like, you're not doing enough. I need the theatrics, okay? I need you to show up with an appetizer sampler from Applebee's and some flowers, and yeah, get your Singing in the Rain on, get your Jodeci on with your friends. That's what it is, y'all. Because a lot of people be acting like they be trying to get people back. Y'all don't know how to get nobody back. Y'all don't do the most no more. Like, y'all need to watch some Tyler Perry plays. That's what y'all need to do. Watch some of them Padilla plays. Yeah. Y'all will learn how to kiss somebody back then. Y'all slacking these days. I don't know what's going on. Maybe it's just the landscape of R&B right now. Like, maybe it's not as heartfelt. People ain't singing in the rain, wearing their leather jackets no more. I don't fucking know. Like, I just feel like maybe the inspiration is gone, and maybe that's why people don't know how to get people back. Don't shoot me. I'm the messenger. That's it. But anyways, y'all, that concludes this week's session of the Gatekeepers Court. All right. So until next week, stay shady, stay sharp, and stay tuned. Bye, y'all.